Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And I'm going to use my new power meter from MFJ to test the output of this Retevis transceiver, handheld transceiver. And we're going to check it on analog. And I have to make a major correction to the review I did of this meter. If you saw that show, which was about 5 or 6 shows ago, I started out saying that I was exhausted because I'd having so much trouble doing the show. I wasn't having problems with the meter. It was just trying to get the show done. Well, I just went back and I noticed I made a major mistake. The readings are, the top reading, the big reading up here, is the forward power out of the radio to the antenna. The one over here, the bottom left, is the reflected power back into the radio due to the antenna not being a good match to the radio. And the SWR is right over here, the bottom right side. I'm sorry for that mistake. I caught it. I put in the description that correction, and I put in at the top comment that correction. I don't want to do that show over again, so bear with me that I did make those mistakes. Anyway, so we're going to use this meter properly today, and we're going to measure the output of this radio. So I'm going to flip this back off and on so you can see the display a little better. So now it's all zeros, and we're going to key the radio. This is on 2 meter simplex, 146.52. So here we go. KE for GSK. So we got 4.45 forward, we got 0.01 reflected, and the SWR is 1.1. You couldn't ask for any more. That's perfect. As far as I mean, that's perfect. I wish this meter had a hold function so you could hold what the reading was. I'm going to try it again, and let me see if I can find. Here we go. I'll make it. I'm so busy yakking, I don't even remember what I saw there. Okay, so let's try it again. KE4 GSK testing. 4.43, 0.01, and 1.10. All right, now that I know how to use the meter, I read the directions, because when I tested this a few minutes ago, I'm like, the SWR is 4.43? That can't be. I read the directions and I was reading the darn meter wrong. So this is forward power out of the radio, 4.43. It's advertised up to 5 watts, and I've got it on the high powered mode, so that's pretty close. The reflected power, the power that's wasted and comes back to the radio, is only 0.1 watts, and then the SWR is 1.1 to 1 SWR. Ideally, you'd want it to be 1.0 to 1.0. You never get that. But that is excellent. That is an excellent number. That is a good number for the radio. Voila, everything is working good. The radio is working as advertised. The meter is working properly. And finally, I got my head screwed on properly, and I'm reading the meter correctly. So, that's it. Now, what we can do is, while I got this set up, we can turn this off, because I'm running it on batteries right now, and we can unscrew this thing. Again, I'm using a lot of connectors, adapter connectors. And let's see, remember this little gem right here? You got to see it first. This little gem here is a frequency and power meter. This is the GY561. I did a review of this several shows ago. It's very inexpensive. Now, luckily, I do have the cable for it, but is that the cable that'll go on this radio? Let's see. Turn this radio off. Let it power down. And no. No. I don't have the right adapters, because what I need, let me take this antenna off. What I need is a male. Where are you? I need a male to go to this female. I have in this box, ta-da, I have adapters that came with the meter. All these adapters came with the meter. Well, this didn't. So maybe I got the Wooka here. Bingo. I think even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. And I tell you, lately I've been a blind squirrel. Okay, that goes in there. And this goes on here. Let's hook it to the meter first. This goes in the meter. And luckily, I wrote numbers down. I read off of this meter. Otherwise, I wouldn't remember. Okay, don't want to cross thread this. Stand by. Oops, that's crooked. No. I tell you, it's really hell to get old. Oh, come on. Take my time. There we go. Okay, now, this has a 50 ohm load, that's as advertised, so I don't need an antenna. And then we're going to screw this into the adapter to the radio. And what we're measuring here is the accuracy of this meter. It's been in question. Two Hands and a radio guy had one of these too, and his numbers were kind of iffy too. And the testing I did on this initially, the numbers look kind of off, shall we say. So let's get some of this stuff out of the way. So now we're going to turn this on. And we're going to turn this on. And I say did I take the batteries out? Yeah, that was the right thing to do. I took the batteries out. Should always take the battery out. So let me turn this off. Bear with me. I'm going to unscrew this if I can get to the batteries, because on this particular one, it's a little hard to get that cover off the batteries. Oh, actually, it's nearly impossible. Ah, there we go. It's loosening up. So I need 3 AAAs. Gosh, do I have 3 AAAs down here? I doubt it. Let me see what we got. Oh, this is not looking good. 3 AAAs? Oh, what we have here? Oh, we got AAAs. We got AAAs. And we have 2. Okay, we just need to find one more. That's not AAA. That's not. Okay, I know there's some AAAs down here. All right, so let's put these aside. These AAAs, I think they're AAAs that I just put in here. Yes, so I have some AAAs right here in this meter. And we'll open the cover. This is kind of how my life goes. Pretty chaotic. And the older I get, the more chaotic it gets. Okay, I want to take these batteries out anyway, because you don't want to leave batteries in your electronics. They will leak. It's guaranteed they will leak. All right, so now we have 3 AAA batteries. So we'll put those in here. And we'll take this from here. Yeah, I'm going to leave the cover off, because as soon as I do this demonstration, I'm going to take the batteries back. So I'm going to leave the cover off. So we're going to screw this back together. Try to anyway. All right, we'll do it the better way. We'll take this end off, and then we can get better access to the connector on this thing. We'll try to get it started. Oh, come on, don't cross thread. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Get that battery out of the way. Now we can put this on here. Hopefully all the connections will be good. Okay, that's nice and tight. That's nice and tight. That's nice and tight. We'll power on. Okay, we're on. Get that out. Well, I'll just put this over there. Put these back in the view of the camera. We'll turn the radio back on. We are, it's randomly trying to give you a frequency, but since there's no signal into it, it doesn't know what the frequency is. So here we go. I wish I could zoom in more, but I can't. I'm max zoom right now. So here we go. KE4 GSK testing, and it says 6.9 watts, and the frequency is correct. 6.9 watts. Now, where's my pad? 6.9 watts compared to, which is high again. I mean, that was the same thing when I tested this thing, and I think I used the Bofang. It was measuring high also. So 6.9 versus what the better meter from MFJ, which I believe it's reading, we'll just say 4.4, 2.5 watts high. 2.5 watts off. Oh my gosh, this thing really, as far as power measurements, if I can believe this, and I do believe this, because it was giving me what's expected out of this radio. This thing, as far as power measurement, now the frequency was right on again. Frequency was fine. The power measurement, totally bogus. Look at that. Measured 6.9, it should have been like 4.4, 4.5. So, the radio checks out good. This meter from MFJ checks out good once I learned how to use it. But this thing, doo-doo. It is doo-doo. So, get one of these. Get one of these. Forget this guy. This one doesn't give you frequency, and maybe you want to get this because it's very expensive. I think it was $120. You might want to get it for a frequency meter, but you don't want to get it for a power meter. So, two hands in a radio guy, there's your results. You suspected it was bad. I suspected it was bad. I think I just proved for power measurements, this thing is doo-doo. Anyway, thanks for watching. Now I got to clean up the mess I made, and have a great day. If you enjoyed this show, please give me a thumbs up. That would be nice. Tells me I'm giving you shows that you enjoy. Bye-bye.